Hey, John, what's happening to Kaspa and the price of Kaspa? Seems like it's going down, collapsing. I thought you were very bullish on Kaspa before, but now you don't even talk about it much at all. Kaspa in the past week is down 1%. In a month, it's up 65%. In a year, it's up 1,300%. I'm really not trying to hate on this person. I was actually surprised that at the time, I'm sure there's more now, 4 people like this comment, which made me think that the majority of people are wondering this. And surprisingly enough, he wasn't the only person to say something like this. I got a few comments recently also on Twitter saying, hey, John, all you talk about is Arrow, PNG, and Artblock or LCX. What about your other picks? What about Quant? What about Say? What about HBAR? And I'm like, well, the last few picks have been doing extremely well, for one. Two, I've covered cryptos like Quant and HBAR now for years. Like 50 plus videos on each crypto. Third, they're popping off right now, so I want to cover them. Four, why do I have to be answering this in the first place? Like, I'm not a specific crypto channel. I cover a variety of different picks, but I notice the people who ask questions like this question, and I'm willing to bet he's a newbie, a beginner, because the chart for Kaspa speaks for itself. I was actually very surprised. I thought he was trolling when he said that. What's happening to Kaspa? It's only up 41,000% since it was launched. It's only up 1,300% in the past year. What do you mean what's happening? Like, yeah, I would actually ask that same question. Like, why isn't it going down more? Because I want to buy some more. This is the thing, guys, and I say it all the time, but unfortunately people don't listen. I'm willing to bet this person bought Kaspa because I or another YouTuber said it was bullish and he just jumped in. Because if you really believe and research your cryptos, you wouldn't be asking questions like this, especially one on the same caliber as Kaspa. Kaspa is the most bullish crypto out there in the entire market, aside from Bitcoin. I actually consolidated a lot of crypto into Kaspa in the past 6 months. I consider it a blue chip, even though it wasn't around last bull cycle, because of its fundamentals. The tech, the fair launch, the principles, the guy behind it, Jonathan Sopolinski, the catalyst, tier 1 listings. But this is the thing. It doesn't matter. I always say it. It doesn't matter if you're holding the best crypto. It doesn't matter if you bought the best entry. If you don't become an independent investor, actually research and stop buying because I or someone else are buying it, you're not going to make money. Now, this guy obviously is not thinking alone because he had at least 4 or 5 people agree with him because they liked this comment. But this is what I mean. The majority of retail rely on YouTubers to keep making videos on their cryptos that they're holding to get the confirmation bias. This is one of the dark sides of YouTube. Aside from YouTubers, many of them, one of them just docks themselves as being a paid promoter. Apparently, it's very lucrative to make sponsored content, which is why, if you notice, my email is nowhere near my videos, and whoever reaches out to me has to put it in the comments, or they tag me on Twitter, because my DMs are shut down, and everybody can see it. But this is the thing. This is the nature of crypto. There's fast money here. There's gamblers here. There's shady people here, and there's scammers here. So you're going to get people that have good intentions and people that have bad intentions. You're going to have people that research and people that are just sheep and do whatever the majority tell them to do. Now, I hope that person who asked that question, who liked this comment, are watching this, because these are the ones who need to hear this before the Bitcoin halving takes place, before the real rips take place. Because I guarantee it, if they're concerning about Kaspa right now, if they're concerned about it and they're thinking of selling it, you might as well just sell to me, because I'll actually hold it for multipliers. This is the thing, guys. It's so easy to click buy on a crypto. You know what's hard? Holding it. And the funny part is about Kaspa, yeah, I know I haven't covered it in probably a couple weeks, but it's not my job to keep giving you his confirmation bias. How many videos can I say that I'm bullish on Kaspa. Like, until you see a video of me saying, hey guys, this is the deal breaker, which you're probably not going to see, I'm selling Kaspa unless it's for profit. Like, why would you even feel the need to drop these comments? And I know someone's going to say, John, you don't have to explain yourself. And they're right. This is not me defending myself. This is me trying to help these people, because if they don't figure this out now, they're going to try to figure this out next cycle in a couple years from now. If you want to change your life today, why put off today and wait for tomorrow? That's my motto. I said it before and I'll say it again. Here's a little confirmation bias, which I know is not going to help the majority who think along the same lines this person is, but Kaspa is still the safest crypto to me, aside from Bitcoin and Ethereum. Even safer than Ethereum, in my opinion. And the reason why I've been making moves to consolidate into it is because even with the safety net, it still has a lot of multipliers, a lot of X's to be made, especially when you compare it to Bitcoin and Ethereum. But guys, you have to fix this. I know he's not the only one who's thinking like this. And like I said, I'm really not trying to hate. I'm trying to educate. The only way you get better is to not have an ego, is to be open-minded to change, open-minded to growth. If you feel like you don't believe in your cryptos too much, and it's totally okay to admit that you bought on fear of missing out, which is FOMO or hype, that's okay. Now you got to take the time to actually research. And by research, I don't just mean watching other YouTubers to see if they also give you this confirmation bias. I mean actually researching, going on the website, looking into the team, the tokenomics, the narrative, the niche, the marketplace, the competition, what makes it bullish, what makes it bearish, where do you see it going, do they have a roadmap, do they have an ecosystem? All these things, there's many different things. Now's the time to be your own investor. They call me Wolf. That's why I have the Wolf Pack in my Patreon and Discord, by the way. If you're interested, I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. It's an awesome place to be. Don't just take my word for it. You will see for yourself if you join. Every time I get a question like this, which I get once in a while, although the majority of my members now usually troll and say, hey, John, you still bullish on this? Hey, John, what's happening to this one? We're all just laughing our asses off. But that being said, figure this stuff out now. I know I sound like a parrot, but the reason why I say all these things to you guys in every single video for the past 2.5 years is because the only way you learn is through repetition. The only way you learn is with experience. And unfortunately, the only way people are going to learn now is getting wrecked, taking the hard route. It's very easy to buy on hype. It's very easy to buy on FOMO. It's very easy to be lazy. You know what's hard? Taking the most complex approach. Saying, you know what? I don't care what everybody's saying about this crypto or this crypto. I'm going to research. And listen, if you took that mentality, all the crypto that are pumping recently, Artblock, LCX, Arrow, PNG, Turbo, Say, even HBAR is up like a 3x. Even Quant's up right now. The majority of people at some point or another were funding this crypto. So if you're relying on confirmation bias for these crypto I just mentioned, you would have missed out on every single buying opportunity, because people were not giving you this confirmation bias. They were giving you non-confirmation bias, saying they're all going to zero. I bought the bottoms for many crypto for a reason, because I don't wait for confirmation bias. I control where my money goes. Remember, guys, it's your money. Just like when you go out to eat, you pick the place you want to eat at, whether it's healthy, not healthy, whether it's expensive, whether it's cheap. You have to decide your investment vehicles. That's what they are, investment vehicles. Kaspa is just a investment vehicle. It's considered a Lamborghini to me, and I think it's going to take me to the promised land. But that being said, it's not what I think. It's what you think. Now, before I get asked, hey, John, has your price prediction changed for Kaspa? No, it has not. I still think $3 to $5 this cycle is very much in the cards, or I think I said $2 to $5. $2 to $5. I am not going to wait. I know the majority of people are saying, oh, you know, $2 is FUD, $3 is FUD. It's going to at least $5 or $10, bro. I just know from experience when the majority of people say one thing, usually the reverse happens. especially when it's retail. You got to remember, guys, smart money, the whales, and someone in my Discord group, they have an internet, they have a phone, they know what the majority of you guys are saying. So if they're seeing over and over that 95% of retail is waiting for a $5 price tag or a $10 price tag for Kaspa, guess what they're going to do with their large amounts of money, which is inherently a lot more riskier than our money, because they have a lot more to risk losing. They're going to sell and take profits before you guys, because they know you guys will be holding forever and literally be left holding the bag. Not all of you, obviously those in my Discord group will be out before the majority even see it coming. But this is something you have to be aware of. We still have a long ways to go before we're in the profit taking stage. I am up massively, Kaspa included, but I'm not even thinking profits. I am still thinking accumulation. We will get there in due time, but now's the time. If you're feeling like you're going to get shaken out, which I said on Twitter, the final shakeout is going to be big. If you feel like you're losing conviction, now's the time to double up and try to maintain that conviction. And the only way you do it is with research. Research will make you confident, or at least put you in a direction to better yourself and better your portfolio. And in terms of Kaspa, my conviction, for those who are going to question it yet again, it has been through the roof. You see the sky? It's up there. It's all the way up in space. I am super bullish on Kaspa. It is my biggest position in my portfolio for a reason. But again, it's not what I think. It's what you think. But anyways, now I want to hear from you. How do you feel about Kaspa, and where do you see its price this bull cycle? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.